Hi, my name is Evan Shump. I'm 23 years old. I'm a senior economics major at the University of North Florida, and I'm looking for more experience in the workforce to expand my knowledge in all areas moving forward in life. As far as my strengths, I would like to I see myself as a very hardworking individual. As far as hard working mentally, physically, emotionally, school, work. I'm in the library 5, 6 hours a day. I currently take 18 credit hours. My dreams of getting a college degree and getting out in the workforce and pursuing all my dreams. As far as physically, work out 7 days a week, which clears my head. It allows me to study well. Um, as far as my neck strength, I say I'm a very trustworthy person. All my employers have always trusted me with important tasks in the past, and in school, I've never been caught cheating or copying someone's work. I take pride in that. I take pride in doing my own work, and going back to my first point, working hard, and if you work hard, good things will happen. Um, as far as hardworking and trustworthy, I see myself as a very courageous person. As I mentioned, I currently take 18 credit hours, and at first, I had people tell me how it's not a good idea, it's not possible to maintain a good GPA, and through the whole process, I've been very courageous. 3.75 GPA. Um, in the workforce, I've come across difficult situations in the past, situations I don't have any control over. I've always been courageous through those examples. And yeah, moving forward, in school, life, every day, I plan on continuing to be more and more courageous and stepping outside my comfort zone, because, that's what life's all about, is um, stepping outside your comfort zone and learning new things each and every day. And I see every day as a chance to get better, be courageous, work hard, earn the trust of others. So that pretty much sums up my key strengths, I would have to say. As far as weaknesses, key weaknesses, probably I've put too much trust in others in the past without really getting to know someone. Especially in school, in like group projects where um, uh, you know as part of a team, they're assigned, or I take the leadership role, and I assign them an important task for the team or the group to successfully, get a good grade. And, you put your trust in them, and they come short and they fail. They fail the team, and it has a negative effect on everyone. It kind of comes back to whoever took the leadership role, and you trusted them to complete these tasks. And at the time that if they don't, it's going to negatively affect everyone, but you still trust them anyways. I'd say I've done that a few times in the past, and you learn from your mistakes, and moving forward, I will definitely be more cautious of that. And as far as being a team player, as I just previously mentioned, I love working in teams. Even though sometimes I tend to take more of a leadership role than others, I take pride in that. I take pride in, leading a team towards a common goal, as far as, academically, um, or in work where, you have a goal of a certain income for the company or a certain amount of sales in the past. And I've taken pride in achieving those goals. As far as sports, I've led many teams going back to my high school days. Even as a freshman in high school, being the leader captain of the varsity soccer team, taking pride in that. And, they saw through my, trustworthiness, my courageousness, my hardworking skills that, they appointed me their leader. And, I took advantage of it. As far as the situation, we had to adjust quickly to changes where I had no control. At my previous job, at a pawn shop, I was just worked in sales. Two of the employees there actually got caught cheating, or not cheating, stealing from the company. They got let go immediately, so there was definitely hours to be filled. Even as a full-time student, where I was taking 12 hours then, I had to work 50 hours a week to, just because I had to, because there was no one else there to work, and it was my job to step into that role, where I didn't really have a choice. The company needed me, my boss needed me, and I was there for them. And, you sometimes have to stick your neck out for others, and that's what I did. As far as the type of supervisor that I work best for, I would say a supervisor who's hands-on, someone who's there every day working with you towards the common goals of the team or the organization or, the club, or company, any situation. As far as a supervisor who's not involved and kind of just lets everyone else do the work, and you don't really hear from him or her much or see, that person often. I don't see that as a very effective leadership style. And moving into more leadership roles, I plan on always being hands-on, always making the people I'm leading or the people that are working for the common good of everyone, that I'm involved and I'm there for them if they need me, and always willing to give advice. As for an example, you had to work hard with a difficult person. As I just mentioned, my previous job at the pawn shop, where I did have to step into that position of working 50 hours a week. It was for a boss who I would describe as very difficult, which made it even that much harder. He was someone who was very demanding, someone who sometimes unfair to his employees, but I always kept my head down, did my job to the best of my abilities. I saw every day as a chance to learn new things about the pawn business, sales business, just a chance to expand my knowledge, and I wouldn't let him negatively affect me. As I mentioned earlier, you kind of have the ability to turn bad things into good situations, and that's what I seem to always do. Moving forward, I plan on taking all these skills and all these past experiences and applying them to becoming better in the workforce, becoming better mentally, physically, emotionally, leadership-wise. I appreciate you taking the time to interview me, and have a good day.